always make sure to also change the permalink. Now similarly you can add description, long description, short description, and so on. Now for the variable product, instead of product data simple, you have to select variable. Now tags, class, and everything will be same. Inventory, we can change this thing 002. Shipping, you can change the details if you want, shipping class and all. Now the main difference over here is this attributes option. Okay, before we go and see the attributes option, let's see all the other things. So here also you can add some tags. This is not a jacket, so I'll remove the jacket tag. Black color is available, so maybe we can keep the black tag. Green is also available, so we'll add a new tag of green. And short sleeves or fashion could be a new tag. Okay, so on. Then after that, let's remove this image. This is not a jacket, so let's remove these images. Click on set featured product image, and let's add new images for this. So we want this white image. Okay, then we want the red one and maybe green one. Okay, these three colors, white, red, and green. And for the main image, maybe we want this white image. Click on set product image. For gallery images, we want these two images as well. Okay, now click on publish. Right now it is just a regular product. First we will have to add different attributes. Only after that we can create this variable product. Now to add an attribute, you have to see this option under products. You will see attributes. Open that in a new tab, and over here, first of all, color could be an attribute, so we'll add color attribute. Now select color, and under type, make sure color is selected. Okay, name will be color, type will be color, and after that just click on add attribute. If you want, you can also enable archives. Another attribute could be size, so type in size. Under type, you can select button for this. Enable archives, click on add attribute. And similarly, other things could also be attributes, so you can select those things as well. Now under colors, click on configure terms and add different colors. For example, red. Now go to color, add the red color, click on add new color. Let's add black. Select the black color, click on add new color. Let's add maybe blue. Add the blue color, add new color. Let's add green. Okay, so whatever color, and obviously if you don't want the exact this green color, if you want some other green color, you can just search for that. You can find the exact color code and you can click on add new color. Let's add white as well, and so on. You can just go ahead and add as many colors as you want. Now click on add new color. Now once you do this thing again, come back to attributes, and now let's see the size. So under size, click on configure terms. Let's keep it small. Press enter to add a new, medium, large, and obviously instead of small, medium, large, if you want to use S, M, XSL, all those things, you can use that thing as well. Once you do this thing again, come back to this page. First refresh it, scroll down. Now here click on attributes. Now what all attributes are available? Maybe this is available in multiple colors, so I'll select color, click on add. If you want, you can also add different things. For example, first let's see which all color it is available in. So white, green, and red. So we'll select red, white, and green. Now always make sure to tick mark this thing used for variation. Click on save attributes. Maybe it is also available in multiple sizes, so you can select this size, and maybe it is available in medium and large size, and again tick mark this thing used for variation. Now once you do this thing, you have to now go to variation, select this drop down and click on this option, create variations from all attributes, and click on go. Now this will create 6 variations, 3 colors and 2 sizes. So 3 into 2, 6 variations. Click on OK. Now first we have to set options for green large. First of all, whenever somebody selects green, for example, whenever somebody selects green, I want the image to automatically change and the pricing also to change. For example, here it is, as you can see, green large 55. If somebody selects green medium, it will be 45. If somebody selects black, image changes, price changes, and so on. So green large, first of all, let's select the green image. And earlier, what was the price? It was 50, so let me increase the price. So maybe for this, I'll type in $120 for green large. For green medium, we'll select $110. Okay. For green, for red large, first of all, let's select this red image. Maybe it is 150. For red medium, let's select 145. Okay. white large. For white, I'll maybe type in 130, and for white medium, some other number, or maybe 120. And for these, you can change some dimension and so on. Okay, so this is the main difference between simple product and variable product. Now you can just go ahead and update it. If you open this product in a new tab, let's see how it looks. Here, as you can see, this is how it will look like. Everything will be same. If you select green, large, image will change. Price changes to 120, medium, price changes to 110, red medium 145, red large 150, and obviously image also automatically changes, and so on with white and so on. Okay, so this is how it works. And when somebody adds this in the cart, you will get the exact product, like what people ordered, whether they ordered white, large, white, medium, and so on. You will get that detail when somebody orders this product. So this is how a variable product is created. Now let's again come back to products. Let me show you two more products. Okay, so let me again duplicate this black jacket. Now let me show you an external product or an affiliate product. Maybe if you want to do affiliate marketing, if there is some product available on Amazon, and if you want to link that product, let's see how we can do that. So first of all, let's select some title, maybe working boy t-shirt. Okay, and again, whenever you duplicate a product, always make sure to change the permalink. So description, title, everything can be changed. This is a simple product. Maybe price is just $25. Okay, and available on discount for $20. Taxes and everything, you can manage it from here. All right, SKU, tax, everything can be managed from here. For image, let me delete and remove these images. I'll explain you the main difference between these products. First, let's select this. Maybe let's select these images. Okay, maybe I want to select this red one. Okay, and the main difference over here for external product is you have to change the type to external or affiliate product, and now you have to enter the product URL. So you'll go to your Amazon and you will get the link, okay, with your affiliate code and everything, and you'll enter that link over here. Okay, I don't want to do that thing. I'll just enter my website link, and when somebody clicks on button text, I want to type in buy from Amazon. So button will say buy from Amazon. When somebody clicks on that button, they will be redirected to this Amazon link with your affiliate code. Okay, so this is the main difference. This is your affiliate product. So this is the only difference. Just publish it. Let's see how it looks. As you can see, button says buy from Amazon. Once you click on that thing, you will be redirected to that link, whatever link you have set. So this is your affiliate product or your external product. Again, come back to products. Now if you want, you can also create a digital product. Let me just use this one, duplicate this thing, external product, digital product, for example. Maybe it is some book, self-help book. Copy the link and replace your permalink. Now this will be simple product, but this will be virtual and downloadable. So if it is some MP3, PDF, whatever downloadable product, you can change the pricing and you can add that file. So maybe this is PDF file. Okay, you'll choose that file, you'll upload your PDF, go to upload files, upload your PDF. Maybe this is the PDF file. You'll select this thing. So when somebody purchases this thing, they click on download. This PDF, whatever you have selected, will be downloaded. We don't want tax over here, so we'll remove this thing, tax none. Or if you want tax, you can have that thing and change the SKU and so on. Now for digital product, you should always enable sold individually so that you cannot increase or decrease the quantity. Like here, you can increase or decrease the quantity. For digital product, we don't want that, because it is a digital product. You just have to copy that product multiple times. So it is not a physical product. So make sure sold individually is selected so that this increase decrease quantity is disabled, and rest everything is same. I just want to change the image. Maybe let me upload this image. Obviously you'll upload the book image, but I just wanted to show you that this is how it is done. Okay, we did not change categories. Add a new category, books, antique jackets, and publish it. Okay, and let's also actually delete these things, and self-help, this will be one tag and book will be another tag, and so on. Update this page. Now if you open this link in a new tab, let's see how it looks. This is how it will look like. Now as you can see, that increase decrease quantity is gone. Add to cart, and you cannot add more than one. If you click on this thing, this is added in your cart. If you try to add this again, okay, as you can see, quantity will not increase. So very important. Alright, so with this we have seen all the different types of products: simple, variable, digital, external, affiliate, all the products we have seen. And with this, all the technical part is completed. Now only the designing part is left. We have seen how to set up payments, we have seen how to set up WooCommerce, all the pages, everything is completed. Only the designing part is left. So let's start designing this website, and let's start with the home page. Let's see how we can design this home page. First of all, we'll have to create this page. Now to create a new page, you click on pages from the left hand side. Now click on this add new button. Let's give it a title of home because this is our home page. So cut this thing first. Under title, let's type in home, and then let's just publish this page. Now this is just a regular page. We have to set this page as our home page. So for that, we'll have to come back to our dashboard. We have to hover over settings and click on reading. And over here, you can see your home page displays. Select the second one, a static page, and under home page, select home. Click on save changes. Again, if you come back to pages, now as you can see, besides home, it says front page. Now this is your front page. You can edit this page. Now to edit this thing, to design this thing, we'll be using Elementor Page Builder. So you'll see this button at top, edit with Elementor. Click on this button. Now first of all, before we proceed further, before we see how to design this page, first let me very quickly show you what this Elementor Page Builder is and how this thing works. Now if you see the home page, or if you see any page on this website or any other website for that sake, you will see all the pages are divided into different sections. So this is your hero section, we have the icon section, we have the category section, featured product section, and so on. Now in this page builder, Elementor Page Builder, first we create a section. Okay, so this section and everything will be designed at the right hand side, and at the left hand side we have different elements. Now entire website that you see over here, this page, home page, and all the other page, everything is created using these elements at the left hand side. Now to create a new section, you click on this plus button and you select how many columns you want. So if you see the first option, first section, we have 2 columns. At the left hand side we have these things, and at the right hand side we have this image. So we select 2 columns, for example. Now if you select any column or if you add any element, you will see at the left hand side settings change. Now it says edit section. If you again want to go back to elements, you have to click on this 9 dots icon. Then after that, you will again come back to this thing. Now suppose I want to display button over here, so I can drag and drop the button. You don't have to click it or anything. Just drag and drop it like this. You have your button. There's some default style already present. Now you can design it yourself if you want. Now first of all, for every single element, you will see 3 options: content, style, and advanced. Under content, you will just change the regular content like the text, type and all. Under style, you will change the styling, for example, background color. If you want multiple, different types of color, for example, gradient color, whatever color you want, you can change that thing as well. Basically all this styling thing. And under advanced, you will change the advanced thing, motion effect, transform, responsive, positioning, and so on. Now if you again want to come back to the elements, click on the 9 dots icon. Now suppose I want to use maybe icon this time, so I can drag and drop the icon at the right hand side. Now again under content, maybe I want this icon, so I'll select this thing. We have the same 3 options: content, style, and advanced. Under content, we change the icon. We can do some more things. You can change the alignment and view. So this is the default view. If you want, you can make it stacked, you can make it frame, you can change the size and everything. So this is the content. You can change the styling, size, padding, color, all those things. And under advanced, you will do the advanced thing. So this is how this thing works. I'll cut this thing. Now let's start creating this website. Now for this, we'll add a new section and we'll divide this into 2 columns. Now at the left hand side, the very first thing that we want is this text, top sale on this week, or whatever text you want. So for that, we'll go back to elements, click on 9 dots icon and search for heading. Okay, drag and drop this heading element, type in whatever you want. I am typing in top sale on this month. Now it's time to design this thing. So for that, go to style. First of all, the color. If you see, we have this color. Let me see the color code. This is the color code 6001D3. So I'll copy the color code, paste it over here under text, color. You can do one more thing. You can save the color code because we'll be using this color code a lot. So we can do one thing. We can simply save the color code so that we don't have to copy paste the color code again and again. So to save the color, you can click on this plus button and you can type in purple, for example. Okay, this is our purple color. Now typography. Now this font family that we are using, this is Poppins. So font family, instead of Roboto is the default one. We want to change this thing to Poppins. So click on Roboto. You will get a list of font families. Under this thing, you have to search for Poppins. Now let's decrease this size to 14, and if you want to make it bolder, you can change that thing as well. Now I want to do one thing. I want to increase a little bit letter spacing. So spacing between each letter, you'll see that option over here, letter spacing. If I type in 1, you can see spacing increase. If I type in 100, as you can see, or maybe 10, spacing is increased furthermore. I'll type in maybe 1, or if you want, you can type in 0.5. Okay. Then after that, we have some more options. We don't want to play around with that for now. Now let's select this second text, copy it, come over here again, drag and drop another heading, paste in your text, whatever it is, go to style. And for this, we have this black color. Let me see the exact color code. Alright, so we have this color. I'll again copy the color code and paste it over here and save this color code as well. This is 081420. I'll add this color in my global color and name it black, so that again next time you don't have to copy paste the code. Now this font family, as you can see, is very different. The name of this font family is Domine. So if you open this one, search for Domine, this is the one, select it. And obviously the size of this one will be much bigger, so we'll increase the size to 50. And this time we have to increase the space between each line. So you'll see this line height option. By default it is pixels, px. We have to change this thing to em and type in 1.5. Now as you can see, we have a nice amount of space between each line. And then we have the button. First let's add the button, shop now button. So first of all, search for button, drag and drop this button over here. Now the text over here says shop now, so I'll just type in shop now. Okay, now when somebody clicks on this button, I want them to be redirected to my shop page. So under link, I'll type in shop. It will automatically give me all the links. Now I'll use the first one, shop page. Now as you can see, you already have your shop page link. Now let's style this thing. So again, come back over here. First of all, the typography, font family, and so on. So for this also, we'll be using Poppins font family. So our primary and secondary font family will be Poppins and Domine. So these are the two font families that we'll be using throughout the website to maintain consistency throughout the website. Okay. Increase the size to 18 and let's change the padding so that we can make it a little bit bigger, nice space and everything. So you can do one thing, delete the padding first, unlink the padding so that everything becomes 0. And now you can do one thing, for top and bottom, you can set this thing to 18 and left and right, you can make it 40. Now you have a nice big button. Background color is this color, but when you hover over this thing, it becomes darker. Okay, as you can see. So let's see how we can do that. The background type, select this color. Now this time you don't have to enter the color code because we have already saved the color. So you can click on this globe icon, and now as you can see, we have this purple color that we saved. And what I want is when somebody hovers over this thing, for example, when they bring their mouse cursor on top of this button, I want the color to become even darker. So we'll go to hover, select the same color, but make it darker. So select a little bit darker version of this. And now as you can see, when you hover over this thing, it becomes darker. Then we have the second button. Now we can do one thing. We can simply copy this button or duplicate this button to save some time, to save some time in designing. So I'll right click on this button and click on duplicate. Now for the second button, title says learn more. So I'll type in learn more. And when somebody clicks on this thing, I want them to be redirected to my about page, which I have not yet created. But once I create that page, you can add that link. Now styling. The background color is this pink color. So let me get this pink color code. So this is the color code FD346E. Now for this also, I'll add the color code over here and save it. Okay. So click on this plus button and I'll name it pink or whatever you want. Okay. And when you hover over this thing again, same pink color, but darker. Okay. Like this. Maybe too much dark, not this much. All right. So maybe something like this. Now we want to do one thing. We don't want them up and down. We want them side by side. So for that, we have to change some options. So first select the first button, go to advanced and change the positioning. Select positioning, width, and under width, make it inline. Do the same thing for the second one. Click on this second button, go to advanced and positioning, make it inline. Okay, now as you can see, they have side by side. Now they're side by side, but we want some space between. So what we can do is we can select the first button, disable or first delink the margin and only at right type in 10 pixels. Okay, now we have nice amount of space. Now we can update this thing. Whenever you do any changes on your website, make sure to always update the page so that the changes are saved. Then we have this image in the background. Now let me show you how you can create your own image. If you just want, you can use the image that I've given you. So here, as you can see, I've given you this image. If you open this thing, this is the image that is given to you. If you want, you can just use this image, or if you want to create your own image, let me show you how you can do that for free. So to do that, go to canva.com, and this is the website that I use. As you can see, I have designed this image like this. So if you also want to design this thing, you can come over here, click on create a design, or first of all, select a custom size. And in this case, I want to select 1920 by 500 or 600 or 800, whatever height you want. Width will be 1920 and whatever height you want. In this case, I'm selecting 800. You can select 500 or 800, whatever you want. Here we are just using 500, but I just wanted to show you that you can do this thing as well. Now, first of all, we want a background color. Let's see what this background color is. So this color is F0, F0, F3. So instead of white background color, I want to change this thing. Let's select some other color. This is very dark, so not this much. Type in this thing, F0, F0, F3, this color. Okay, now we have changed the background color. Once you change the background color, we need these options. Okay, this gradient, and this is the one that I'm using over here. For that, you can search for shapes, or if you first go to elements, and if you want, you can search for gradients. If you can search for shapes and so on. What I'll do is I'll go to, you'll already see this option gradient. If you don't see that option, just under this search bar, type in gradient, and you'll get all the different gradients. As you can see, whatever or whichever you want, you can use them. Now the one that I'm using is this one. I'll open this. If you see, this is the one that we are using at top left corner. Now I've done one thing. I've just rotated this a little bit like this easily, and then brought it over here like this. You can see same thing. Now for the second one, which is given at the right hand side, this big one, let's scroll down. Let me show you that thing as well. Now I'm just doing the settings that I've done on my website. You don't have to follow the same steps and all. You can select any other shape you want. Now this is the second thing that I've selected, and let me increase the size of this one as well. Let's see. Okay, this is how it is. Rotate this one as well, and now I'll increase the size. Okay, maybe even bigger. All right. So this is this much maybe. All right, or whatever you want. Then we also have some image over here at the left hand side, bottom left. So for that, you can search for this, you can search for something else. If you want to add any underline, you can use this small underline like this, and so on. So many different options are given to you. You have the backgrounds as well. This is for background. If you want to use this in the background, you can use this thing as well. So a lot of options are given to you. Whatever or whichever you want to use, just use that. Okay. And everything is free. Most of them are free. Some are premium. If you see this crown icon, this is premium. Rest everything is free. Okay, so maybe I want to stop it over here. I don't want to complicate this thing. I just want to stop it over here. All right. So once you're done, you can just click on this download button and download the file. And here, as you can see, this file will be downloaded for you. And now you can use this on your website. So come back, click on this edit section and go to style. Select this option under background, classic option under background type, and upload that image. Okay. So let's come back. Let me upload this image. Click on open and insert media. Now, as you can see, now there is one more problem over here. You can see the image is stopping over here. Left and right, we have some space. So to fix this thing, we'll fix the image. First, let's fix this space. Come back to layouts and stretch this section. Under stretch section, make it yes. And now, as you can see, it is touching both the sides. So whenever you add anything in the background, whether it's color, whether it's image or whatever it is, you should always make this section stretch. Now you can give some regular or particular height. So for example, in this case, I can give it a minimum height of 450. Okay, like this. Now I'll go to style, change some option under this thing. Now for the size, I want cover. You can see this is the cover size. If you want, you can also change the positioning, top, center, or if you want center, left, center, center. Okay, all these sizes can be added. So whatever you want, maybe we want to make it default. You can select this option. Then I want to display this image. Okay, this image over here. Now this is a background-less image, a transparent image. First of all, let me show you how we can make any image transparent. The easiest way is to use this website. remove.bg. Okay, remove.bg. As you can see, the website itself says remove background. So remove.bg. Whatever image you want to remove the background, you can just select that and upload that image. The great thing about this website is that even if the image is very complicated, this will easily do the work for you. Okay, so I don't have any complicated image. Everything is pretty simple. Okay, let's just use this one, which is simple, but even if you have a very complicated image, it will really do a great job. So here, as you can see, this is completed. Now you can download this thing. Now the problem with this website is that they will only give you a small file. If you upload a large file, they will give you a very small version of that file. So this is the problem over here. So if you want to use a small file, you can use this website, or if you want, you can do one thing. You can go to this website, pixlr.com/e, and over here you can do this thing. For example, click on open image, and maybe I want to open, we want a jacket, so maybe let's open this image. Click on open. Now if you want to make this image transparent, this is very easy because steps and everything are simple. If you want to make this image transparent, you can click on this wand tool, wand select. Okay, or maybe not wand select, you can select this option, cutout/mask, this scissor icon, cutout slash or cutout slash mask. Select this option, and under this you have to select magic mask. Select this magic mask and select the background. Just click on the background. As you can see, it will be deleted. Now this is not deleted, so you can click on this, click on this. If you want, you can even zoom in, zoom out to see. For here, as you can see, let's delete this one as well. Here also, this much. So you can use this one. You can do some more things. There are many more options. We have the eraser option and some other options as well. I just wanted to show you that this is a very simple tool that you can use to do this thing. And once you're done, you can just click on File, Save, and make sure to save the PNG option so that it is transparent. Okay, click on Save As, and you can save the file. Okay, click on Save. Now this is also saved. So this is how easy it is to do this thing. Now again, come back to this website. Now first of all, what I want to do is I want to add space in this option. Add spacer. In the second column, add space, and we want exactly 450 because the size of this thing is also 450. The size that we have set for the row is 450. Once you add this space, click on this section, click on this edit column, go to style and add some background. And I have given you this image as well. If you want to use the same image, you can use this image, or if you want to use your own image, you can do that. So this is the image that I want to use. I'll select this, click on open. Now click on insert media, and here as you can see, this image is getting repeated. So you can set the repeat to no repeat. Now as you can see, image not getting repeated. If you can change the position, top right, top left, center, okay, whatever position you want. I want to keep it at default, which is top center, I guess. That is the default one. So this is how it will look like. If you want, you can update it, hide it, and this is how it will look like. Okay. So this is how you can create your first section. With this, you have successfully created your first section. Let's see how we can create our next section, which is this icon section. So again, come back to this page. Right, so for this, let's add a new row and divide it into 3 different columns, obviously because we want 3 options over here. And for this, we'll be using image box. So search for image box, drag and drop it over here. And this is how it will look like. Now, the very first thing that I want to do is I want to change the global font family so that we don't have to change it again. For example, in this case also we'll have to go to style, change the font family to Poppins or Domine and something like that. So we can actually do one thing first. Let's update this page. We can change the global font family so we don't have to do it again and again. So we can click on this hamburger icon, this 3 lines icon, click on site settings and select this option, typography. Now under typography, body will be Poppins. So the basic text, the body text will be Poppins, so make it Poppins, and rest everything will be heading. Rest everything, heading and everything will be Domine. So select this option, select Domine. All right, same thing for all the other things. Heading 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing. Okay, so select for this one and select Domine, heading 1, then for heading 2 as well. Select this option. Obviously, if you don't want to use this font family, if you want to use some other font family, obviously you're free to do that. And you can set the same font family over here, right? Then after that, finally the last one, heading 6. Okay, select this thing, click on update. Now you can do one more thing. If you want, you can go to global fonts, and you can change that thing as well. Now I'll cut this thing, come back to this option, and over here we want to change the this thing to Domine. And over here, first of all, we want to change the text to free shipping, and we want to change this thing to on all orders over $100, not 200, because if you remember, for the setting we had set this through $100. Okay, so instead of 200, we'll make it 100. Then after that, we have to set some image. Then after that, we have to select this icon or this image. So this is an image, and to get this image, we'll be using some other option. You have to go to another free website, search for flat icon, go to this website flaticon.com, and here, as you can see, this is the truck icon or van icon. So if you search for van or truck, you'll get this thing. Just search for van. There will be hundreds of different icons available, colorful and black and white, sketch, all this option. So this is the one that I've used. As you can see, click on this thing, and you can just go ahead, select this thing and download the PNG version. Free download. This will download this file for you. As you can see, file is downloaded. So similarly, you can go ahead and search for some other icons like the support icon, money icon. All these icons are downloaded. All these icons I have downloaded from this website. Now I already have these icons. I'll simply upload them. So this is first, second, and third. Okay. Let me first select the van icon. Now we want image alignment left hand side. So select left, go to style. First let me update this thing. Let me go to site settings and global fonts. Let's also change this thing. Instead of Roboto, I want the primary font family to be Domine. Secondary, let's select this thing. This will also be Domine. Then after that, we have the text. I want text to be Poppins. All right. And accent also we can have Poppins. All right. Now click on update so that we don't have to change this thing again. Now we just need to change the size. So click on this thing, select this option, styling option. Now spacing by default is 15, make it 30. And you can also change the width. Okay, so by default it is 30, we'll make it 25. This is just to change the size of the image. Okay, so image width was 30, we have changed this thing to 25. Now select content. Select, first of all, select the title. And we can do one more thing. You can select vertical align, you can make it middle so that everything is in middle. So icon and everything, the image and everything is in middle. Now typography, it is already Domine. As you can see, we don't have to change this thing. Change this size to 20. Make it a little bit bolder, 700. And you can also change the line height. So under line height, we'll type in 1 EM, not PX, EM. Now select the description. Description will be Poppins, which obviously it is already Poppins because we just set this thing. And rest everything is good. Just change the line height to 1. Rest everything is good, like size and weight, everything is looking good. Now we can do one thing. We can add this border at the right hand side. So this border that we have over here. So for that, we'll select this option, go to advanced, select border, or maybe let's do one thing. Let's not put over here. Let's put a border on the column. So select column, edit column, go to advanced or go to styling for this, select border, solid, only at right. So delink and type in 1 at right and whatever color you want. So very light color, maybe something like this. Yeah. All right. Now for this, we also need to add some margin so that there is some space between all the three. So we'll select this advanced option under column, delink this thing. Now from top and bottom, we don't want to do this thing. We want to do it from left and right. So 20 pixels from left and right. Now we can simply do one thing, right click, copy this thing, paste it over here, paste it over here, then right click on this edit column, copy. Now right click on the second edit column, paste style, so that it pastes that margin and this border and everything. For the third one, we don't want the border. So we'll select the edit column. We don't want the border. So we'll go to style, border, make it none. Okay. Now finally select this section, edit section, and let's add some spacing from top and bottom. So go to advanced and let's add some margin. So from top we'll add 30 and bottom we'll add 60 pixels. All right. Bottom 60, top 30. Now click on update. Now let's see what we have next. Next we have this category section or this image section. For that again, we'll add a new row and we want a single column in this one, and under this we'll add inner section. Okay, and this inner section will be divided into 3 columns. So right click on this edit section, edit column, and click on add new column. So the inner column is divided into 3 different columns. Now inside this we want to add this image. Okay, so we'll come over here, we'll search for this image element, drag and drop it over here, just the regular image element. Upload any image you want. Now for this also you can download free images, professional images from Unsplash and Pexels. So you can go to Unsplash and Pexels. For example, you want images for sunglasses, okay, with male or female model. You can search for that, as you can see. And whatever image you want to use for your category image, you can do that. Okay, like this. So you can see hundreds of different images are available. Whichever you want to use, you can download that thing. Okay. And after that, I have already shown you how to do all the other things. Like you can download it, and after that you can make it transparent, and then you can use that pixelar for that. Let's actually do one thing. Let's use some image. Maybe let's use this one. Okay, download the smallest size, small size. Okay, this is downloaded, and then let's make it transparent. Or maybe let's go to pixelar.com/e, the advanced one. Let me see the size of this thing. Okay, so the size is 350 by 230. Not 350. Let's see what was the size. Yeah, it was 350 by 230. So I want this exact size. I'll click on create new and 350 by 230. Okay, click on create. Now once you have this thing, you can do one thing. First of all, you can add any background color. For example, if you want this color as your background color, I'll copy the color code, come over here. Now first let's add a new layer. So click on this plus button and select empty layer. And inside this thing, we want to add this color that we have copied. Okay, so we'll come over here and we'll select this option, fill option, and click on this thing. This color will be added. I'll click on this thing. I don't want this red color, so I'll paste in the color code, click on OK. Then again click on this thing, and now as you can see we have this color. Now let's do one thing. Let's bring some image over here. So whatever image you want. Again, if you want this image, there are many other images. Whatever image you want, you can first of all, let's go to this remove BG and let's remove the background. So upload the file, select this page, select this file, click on open, and this will remove the background. And now as you can see, we have this thing. So this is a pretty big image. We can download this thing. And now let's import the image over here. So add a new layer, click on image, and just select this new image, click on open. And after that, you can just resize it and you have your image like this. Okay. And just like this, you have created a similar option. If you want, you can increase or decrease the size, obviously. So this is how these banners are created. You can now go ahead, click on file, save, and you can save the JPEG or PNG, whatever version you want. Click on save as, and that file is now saved wherever you want. Let me open that thing. You can see this is how it looks like. So it all depends on you. Whatever or however you want, you can download it. So as you can see, this is how it is done. Now I've given you these banners and everything. If you want to use them, you can use them. Let me just upload them. So we'll scroll down and let's upload 3 from here. Okay, I'll upload these 3. Select the first one, click on insert media. We have this banner. Now size will be full. So make sure you always set the size to full. And we have, if you see, the corners are rounded a little bit. So we can go to style and change the border radius to maybe 5 or 10. Not 10, just 5. Let's hide this thing, and now as you can see, this is looking much better. Then you can do one thing. You can select hover and you can add some transition or some hover animation. For example, you can select grow, and now as you can see, when you hover this thing, it grows. Or if you want, you can select push. As you can see, many different options are given to you. Let's select float. This is the one that we're using in the demo website. Then after that, we have the title and whatever you want. So we have the title, which is this t-shirts. So for this, we'll use the heading option. Drag and drop it over here at the bottom. Type in whatever your title is. All right, let's bring it over here. Go to style and change the sizing and everything. So for this, we'll make it 22 700. Okay, a little bit bolder. Now we want to bring this thing on top of this image, so we'll go to advanced and we'll do some margin thing. So from top we'll add some negative margin so that this comes at top. So if you type in 100 it will come down, but just before 100 type in minus. So minus 100 margin top, and then at the left hand side 30 pixels so that it comes like this. And after that at the bottom we want this view all text. But before that let's do one thing. I also want to link this thing, so we'll go to content and we can link this thing, or if you want you can link this entire image. If you want you can select this image and you can link this thing to custom URL. Maybe I want to link this thing with this shop page, or we have created this jackets page. I want to link it with the jackets page or jackets product or category. Category link is not coming, I guess. Let's go to dashboard. Let me show you how you can set a category link. So if you go to products option, under products you will see categories, and here as you can see you have the jackets, you have the view option. Right click on view, click on copy link address. This will give you the link for category of jackets. Okay, now whenever someone clicks on this they will be redirected to that page. Now the next option is this view all text. Okay, so we'll again use heading element, type in view all. All right, and we don't want to use let's see what we have over here. Okay, so we want to do one thing. We want to instead of h2 element we want to use span element. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Go to style and change this option. Instead of dominate make it pop-ins. We don't want this thing to be dominate, and let's make it 400. Now for this also you can go to this option. First let's select the text at top. I think we need to add more options because this has come down, so maybe 130, maybe 160. Let's see. Okay, 160. Select the second text. Now go to advanced, and for this maybe we can type in 100 or 130 for this, like this, and after that we can add 30 from left. All right, so it is just experimenting with this thing. Whatever works fine for you, you can work with this. So for top I'm selecting 130, for bottom 80 pixels, minus 80 for top. Okay, this is how it will look like if you hide this thing. Once you hover over this thing it will float. And let's see what we have next. Now similarly you can just go ahead and I'll actually do one thing. Right click over here, duplicate it, right click, duplicate it, and then right click and delete these empty columns. Now for the second one, click on this thing, change the image. Let's select maybe this image and change the text. Also change the link. Remember to change the link. Select the text, children wear, something like that. Okay, view all. And the third one also you can go ahead and change this thing as well. Link and everything can be changed. Now once you do this thing, you can do one thing. You can right click and duplicate this inner column, only the inner column. Okay, only this much. And now you can do one thing similarly from here also. You can change this thing. Now I want to do the one thing. I want to select this option, second inner column, and I want to decrease some margin from top so that the space decreases between these two options. Okay, so maybe minus 50. Let's see, like this. Okay, this is looking better. You can do one more thing. If the image sizes are getting different, for example this image is a little bit different, you can set a particular image size. For example, come to the first image, and under image size full you can select custom, and you can set a custom size. For example, let's select 350 by 230. Okay, now select the second one, do the same thing, size custom 350 by 230, apply, and now as you can see this is fixed. For this also custom 350 by 230, so that you have same size, everything looks good. Select this one also, third one, and change this thing to custom 350 by 230, click on apply. And similarly for other images as well, select this thing and select the height, custom 350 by 230, apply. For this image as well, select custom 350 by 230, apply. Okay, so you will get a similar size throughout. And maybe instead of minus 50, let's make it minus 30. Okay, maybe minus 40. Okay, so that we have similar amount of space between each element, between each option. Okay, so this is how this section is created. And finally at the bottom we want some more space, So we'll select the row, main row, and let's add some spacing at bottom, margin at bottom, maybe 50 pixels margin additional at bottom. Then after that, you can click on update, and now we have the next section, which is this featured products section. For that, add a new row, single column. First we have the text, copy the text, and now here you can do actually one thing. You can copy this text and everything from top, because we are using a similar style. Paste it over here, and instead of this color, first we bring it in center. Instead of this color, we can change this thing to the black color that we have saved. Okay, and then we have the second text which says featured products. First, let's again copy this second heading, paste it over here, and title says featured products. Okay, center, color is this pink color. So go to style, select text color, pink. Okay, and finally we have some description. So we'll copy it, come over here, and for this we'll use this simple text editor. Bring this text editor, type in whatever you want, bring it in center, and you can change the text color if you want. And after that, you can go to advanced and you can add some margin percentage. Okay, add 20% from left and right, like this. And finally, at the bottom, we want to display these products. So for that, we'll actually search for shortcode element, bring it over here at the bottom. And what we'll do is we'll first update the page, open a new tab, and search for WooCommerce shortcodes. You will see the first link, woocommerce.com/document shortcodes. Open this link, and here you will see all the shortcodes. If you scroll down, as you can see, for all the different pages and so on. We want to display products. So for products, you will see at the bottom, if you want to display random sale item, this is the shortcode. If you want to display featured products, this is the shortcode. So we do want to display featured products. Copy the shortcode, come over here, paste it under the shortcode. Now we want to limit 8. We want to display 8 products and 4 columns. Click on update. Right now it is not displaying any products because we have not yet set any product as a featured product. So to do that thing, you'll have to go to dashboard, click on products. To make any product as a featured product, you'll have to click on this star icon. Click on star. These products will become your featured products, like this. Now again, if you come back and refresh this page, scroll down, and now as you can see, these 4 products are now displayed. You can see this is working. And obviously it is displaying only 4. Once we have more products, it will display more. Alright, now let's finally do one thing. Let's select the section, edit section, and let's add some padding at top and bottom, or if you want, you can add margin at top and bottom. So in this case, we'll add margin at bottom 60 pixels. At top we already have this space, so only at bottom maybe 60 or 90 pixels. Okay, like this. Maybe let's add 90 pixels at bottom, 60 or 90 pixels, like this. Now click on update. Then we have our next section, or before that we have this thing. We have the shop page thing. You can copy this thing, paste it over here below this thing, and instead of first make it center, and after that change the positioning. Instead of inline, make it default. Now shop now, you can redirect this to any other page, and below this thing also we need some space. Okay, if you want, let's first publish it. Let's see how it is looking right now, how our website is looking till now. So we already have some space at bottom. Now after this we have this testimonial section. Let's see how we can create this section. Now for this, again add a new row, and inside this row we want to add another row, which is this inner section, and this will be divided into 2 columns. Okay, like it is over here. Now first of all, we want to do one thing. We want to copy title and everything from top, because we have a very similar design. So we'll copy this thing, paste it over here, copy this second thing, again paste it over here, and then finally we'll copy this and paste it under this option. Now we'll make everything left. First, the title says testimonial, so we'll type in this thing, make it left. This says what our client says, so we'll change this thing, make it left, and we'll also increase the size a little bit. So instead of 50, we'll make it 60, and instead of 1.5, we'll make it 1.2. Then finally we have this thing. We don't want left and right anything. We can just make it 0, like this. All right, and we will make it left align. Then after that, you can select this option, select edit column, and add border at the right hand side. Okay, so select a solid border, right 1, and whatever color you want. So maybe some lighter color like this one. All right. Then we have this thing at the right hand side. We have this 4.1, 4.8 text. So we'll use the heading for this. Type in 4.8, go to style, change this thing to Poppins. And after that, we'll increase the size to 200 pixels and we'll make it bolder at 700. And after that, we can do one more thing. We'll make it center align like this. We have center align over here. So we'll make this thing also center align, and you can do one thing, you can increase or decrease the margin and everything. So for this, we'll decrease the margin at bottom. Now the reason I'm doing is because I want this star to touch this thing. So we want some negative margin at bottom. So at bottom, type in -65. Now below this thing, we want to add our star rating. So drag and drop this thing and whatever rating you want. So maybe we want 4.8. Okay, font awesome or whatever you want, you can select this thing. We want this thing in center. Now whatever size you want. So for this, we want 40 pixels and you can change the color as well. Height and size, you can control this thing. I want to change the color to maybe, let's see, this one. Okay, I'll copy the color code, paste it under unmarked color as well. And let's see what we have next. Then we have the text, average customer rating. We'll bring the heading at the very bottom. Let's bring it over here and change the text. Again, bring it in center and change the sizing and everything. First, let's make it Poppins. We don't want this dominate for this. Decrease the size to 30 and make it bolder at 700. Now finally, you can select this row, this inner row, and let's add margin of 60 at bottom. All right. Then after that, let's do one thing. Let's add another inner row. Right, so let's add another inner row below this thing like this, and we want to divide this into 3 columns. Okay, add new column, and we want this option over here. First of all, let's bring the testimonial, search for testimonial element, bring it over here. The text says this. Then after that, this is the name, John Kim, designer. Right, and whatever the image is. So let's upload some image. So for this, we'll upload this image. Maybe select this, click on open and click on insert media. Now let's do one thing. Let's make everything left aligned. So select left align and let's change the styling. So go to style. First, let's select the image. Now increase the image size to 111 and let's add some border of 1 pixels from all sides. You can change the border color and so on. Now the main designing is this border radius, because as you can see, this shape looks very unique. So for this, we'll make the border radius 0 first of all. From top, we'll add 30. From right, we'll make it 9. Bottom 60 and left 30. So this will give you this unique shape. Then we have to select the name and whatever you want for the name. So for this, we want to change this size to 20. Make it 600, which is good. And then we have the title. Select this option. And I think title looks good. Don't need to change anything over here. And finally go to advanced and add padding of 60 from all sides, which will look something like this. And let's also change the background color. So here, as you can see, we have to change the background color to white and we have to add a very light shadow. Okay, let's see how that is done. First, select background and change the color to white color, right, like this. Then after that, select border and border radius maybe 20 pixels. Now you cannot see any changes because the background is already white, but once we change the background color, you will see all the required changes. Now finally, let's first copy it, paste it over here, and you can do the required changes. Now we can do one thing. Let's see here, as you can see, the top color is this. Let me copy the color code. Top background color is this and the bottom is this white, regular white color. So first, let's select this main row. Make it stretch. As I've explained you earlier, whenever you add anything in the background, whether color or image, you should always stretch that row. Now go to style and in the background use gradient. At top, we want this color that we have copied, and at bottom, we want transparent. Okay, so we can make it transparent like this. You see the first option is for color. The second is to make it transparent. So make it transparent like this. Now this will be 180 degrees. Okay, so this color at top and transparent at bottom. Or instead of transparent, if you want white color, you can have that thing as well. Now angle location we have selected. This will be under angle location. You can select this thing, okay, wherever you want this thing to end and wherever you want this thing to begin. You can see the changes. Okay, so you can set it like this. Okay, and you can select this thing. We have to also add box shadow, very light box shadow. Select this thing, border. I'm not doing any changes in the shadow, but you can make it lighter, right, like this. Now if you do it like this, you can see this is how it is looking. All right, let's add some spacing at top and bottom. So go to advanced and padding, not over here. For the main row, select main row, padding top, let's add 90 pixels at top. And now this is looking good. Just update this page. And finally, the very last section is this Instagram section. Before that, let's add some padding, not padding, let's add some margin at bottom, maybe 90 pixels or whatever you want. Now for this also we want title and subtitle, so we'll add a new row, column, copy the title and subtitle from top, copy it, paste it over here, and then we have the title, copy it and obviously paste it over here. You can change the text and everything. Now below that thing we have this, gallery or carousel, whatever it is. So you can search for image carousel, bring it at the bottom and upload all the images that you want. Okay, so you can click on upload images. So you can upload these images like this and click on open. Now whatever images you want, you can select them and click on create a new gallery. Obviously you have to use your own images. This is how it will look by default. Make it full. Okay, and after that, slides to show. Here as you can see, we are displaying 5 slides at a time. So we'll select 5 like this. And after that, scroll and everything, image stretch or not, you can select that thing. And again, make sure this row is stretched and column gap is no gap. Then after that, select the column width, content width and make it full width. Now if you see, this is how it will look like. All right. We don't want this thing. We don't want this dot navigation. So we can click on this thing and let's see, we want only arrows, or maybe we don't want anything. Okay, so we can disable that thing. And let's see, we don't have anything in the background, we don't have space and everything, so we can just click on update, and with this you have completed your home page. Now whenever you create any page, you should always see how this website looks on a mobile phone and on a tablet, just to make sure that your website is 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Now to see this, now for that you'll have to click on this icon at the bottom left, responsive mode, click on that and select mobile phone. Now go at top. I would recommend you to make the width 440. Okay, just so that we have a realistic view. This is how it is looking on mobile phone. As you can see, we have to fix a lot of things. First of all, select the first text, make it center. Select the second text, make it center as well, and also change the size. We don't want this big. For mobile phone, maybe 35 is good. Okay, and we also need some spacing. First of all, also I don't want this image in the mobile phone, so I can completely disable this column. So select this column, edit column, go to advanced, responsive, and I can hide this thing on mobile phone. Okay, then after that, select this text, click on update. Let's see how it is looking on mobile phone. First of all, if I open this website, refresh it, if you inspect element, you have this mobile phone option. If you click on responsive, okay, as you can see, this is looking beautiful. We have a nice amount of space at top and bottom as well. Now the second section is this section. If you want to display it like this, you can have it, or if you want, you can fix one thing. You can click on edit column and you can make it like 50-50%. Select the second edit column, make it 50%. And for the third one, you can again disable this one, okay, on mobile phone. So only 2 sections will be displayed. Now this is looking good. Maybe we can fix the sizing. Select this thing. Let's see. So we can decrease some margin, we can add some negative margin at the bottom if you want to decrease the sizing, or everything is looking good. Now select this text. This is looking pretty big in mobile phone, and let's make it maybe 35, right? Now again, select this text as well. We don't want any percentage at left and right, so make it 0, and you can even decrease the size as well. We want to decrease 2 columns, 2 products in a row, but we'll fix that later on. For now, it is looking good. And rest everything is looking good, I guess. All right. For this also, just change this thing to 35. All right. Now click on update. Now your website is 100% mobile friendly. You can also make it tablet friendly. And with this, we have completed our home page. A lot of things are still left. For example, the heart icon is over here, the image is looking boxier, we want to fix the image size and everything, but for now the page is completed. Now once you do this thing, you can now go ahead and come back to your dashboard. Now we have to create some more pages, like we have to create the about page, blog page and so on. But before we create our blog page, first we'll need to create different blog post. So if you see the blog page here, we have created different blog posts. If you open a single blog post, this is how it is looking. So for that, to create a new blog post, click on post from the left hand side. First of all, delete this hello world dummy blog post, create a new one by clicking on this add new button. Now first of all, we have the title. This is the blog post title, so I'll copy it, paste it over here. Then after that, whatever your content is, so you can add any content like this you want. If you want to style this thing, for example, first let me just add a regular text. Okay, I'll just paste it like this, like a regular text. And after that, if you want to increase or decrease the size, for example, here as you can see, we have different sizes. If you want, you can select a custom size like 35 pixels or 25 pixels. Okay, at the right hand side, if you also want, you can make it drop cap. Maybe let me make it 20 pixels. Then we have a regular text, copy it, paste it over here at the bottom, regular text. Okay, as you can see, you can decrease the size is default. You can increase or decrease this thing if you want. Then below this thing, we have this thing. Again, let me copy this much text. This is a block quote, but I'll just add it like this. Click on this plus button, search for quote. Here you have your quote. Now enter your quote and enter your citation. So this is the citation. Okay, now this will give you this style. Then we have this thing again, simple text. Paste it, simple text. And after that, we have this image at the left hand side and this text at the right hand side. So for this, you can add two columns. Click on this plus button, search for columns. So just like we have seen in Elementor, this also works really similarly. So click on columns, select two columns, but it should be like 30-70, not 50-50. If you want, you can even change this thing. Like instead of 30-70, if you want to change this thing, you can do that thing as well. Now select the first column and add some image in this column. Okay, whatever image you want. Go to media library. Maybe if you want to add, let's see, this image, you can add this image. And at the right hand side, if you want to add simple text or whatever you want, just go ahead, click on this plus button, select paragraph, add whatever your text is. Again, just like this. So you can use this element to design it. Now click on post at the right hand side, give some category. So I'll just give it under, I'll add this under news category. Now remember, this category is different from the products category. That was for products. This is just for blog post. Similarly, you can add some tags for blog post, news, or whatever you want. Okay, fashion, whatever the topic and post is. Then you can add some featured image. Okay, let me upload some featured image for this. Let's upload this image. Click on set featured image, and after that, you can just go ahead and publish this post. So this is how a single blog post is created. Now let's create few more pages. Go to pages. Let's very first create the blog page. Okay, give it a title of blog. Now just like we set the home page, you also have to set the blog page. So if you come back to your dashboard, hover over settings, click on reading. Here on the first page, we have to set this blog page and click on save changes. Now again, come back to pages. Let's create a track order page, which is also a very simple page. Let's give it a title of track order. And to enable this page, again, you have to go to that WooCommerce dashboard page, WooCommerce shortcode page. Now on this shortcode page, you will see at the very top, WooCommerce order tracking. Okay, you have to, let me show you that thing. Yeah, we have to copy this thing. Okay, WooCommerce under order tracking under square brackets. This is the shortcode, but it should be under square brackets like this. Let me show you. First, click on this plus button, search for shortcode element. Here it is, and paste in this thing. WooCommerce order tracking under square brackets. Now publish this page. Okay, so this is your track order page, and finally we have the contact us page. So for that, we'll have to come over here, come back to dashboard, click on add new, add a new page, give it a title of contact or contact us, and publish it. Now we'll edit this with Elementor, but you don't have to worry about this. We don't have to create it from scratch. I'll give you a template. You can just import it. Click on add template, this button, go to my templates, click on this import button, import template button, select file, and under pages, the media file that you have downloaded, under that you will see pages folder, and under that you will see contact page Woostify. Open that. If you see this problem and error occurred, please try again or anything like that, you can go to your dashboard, click on templates, and you can import that from here. So click on import templates, choose file, select contact page Woostify and import it from here. And now as you can see, this is imported. You can come back. Let's try it again. Click on add template, and now as you can see, it is showing insert this thing. Now at top you will see this map. Instead of this map, obviously instead of this location, you would want to display your location. So you can click on this pencil button and you can type in whatever your location is. Type in your exact location. It will detect it. Okay, and if you want, you can zoom in, zoom out like this. Then we have the details. So instead of this phone number, if you want to enter your phone number, just go ahead and replace it with your phone number. Similarly for address and all. Now this contact form will not display properly. So to fix this thing, go back to your dashboard, click on contact. Again, open the media folder, and in that you will see pages. And in that you will see contact form. Open this one. Copy everything. Create a new form. Click on add new. Give it a title of maybe contact form or whatever you want. Now delete everything from here and paste in whatever you have copied. Click on save. Now you will get this shortcode. Copy this shortcode. Come over here and replace it with this shortcode. You will get your contact form. Update it, and with this you have also completed and created your contact page. Now finally only the header and footer is left and final customization is left. After that we'll see a demo order. I'll show you how an order is placed and how you can fulfill that order. So header and footer, first let's create a menu for the header. So to create a new menu, we'll hover over appearance, click on menus. First let's create a main menu. So under under menu name, type in main menu, click on create menu. And here as you can see, we have the home page, shop page, blog, track order and about page. So we'll click on all pages, home, blog, contact and shop, track order, these pages. Okay, and if you want, you can do it like this. Okay, you can rearrange them, and if you want to display WooCommerce categories as well, you can click on screen options at top, select product categories and come over here. Under product categories, what all categories you want, you can display them. Okay, and you can bring it under this shop link. Now make sure to tick mark this thing primary menu, click on save menu. Then after that we also need to create these two menus, shop menu and support menu. So let's create the shop menu. Click on create a new menu, give it a title of shop. Here we want home page, here we want the shop, orders, downloads and my account. So first click on create menu. Now these pages will be under WooCommerce endpoints. Here as you can see, we have orders, downloads, logout, and main page, my account page will be over here under pages. Okay, let's bring it at top. Don't need to tick mark anything at bottom, just click on save menu. Now click on create a new menu. Let's create this support menu, track order, wishlist and contact page. Support, create a new menu, and let's add these three pages. And let's see, track order, wishlist and shop page. Okay, save menu. Now once you have created these menus, now we can cover and we can fix the widgets. So click on widgets. Now sometimes you might have some problem with the regular widget. This is the regular widget. So for example, first let's refresh this website. You will see the menu will be present for you, but we have to fix the footer. Now to fix the footer, first we have to enable footer, and to do that we have to click on customize at top again, and we have to set how many columns we want in the footer. So for that you have to click on layout and select footer and how many columns you want. So maybe we want 4 columns, select 4. Rest everything we'll see later on. Like as you can see, this is how it is looking. You can also fix the footer copyright text. So at bottom, copyright 2021, site name, powered by theme author. So I don't want this powered by theme author. I want this to say made by Naishik or whatever you want. Okay, I don't want that theme author name. Now you can click on publish. You can also change the styling, by the way. You can go to style. For example, background color, I want to make it black. Okay, this black color. Okay, and text color, if you want, you can make it some other color. You can always rearrange this thing. You can also always reset this page. So maybe we want this color as our background color. Come over here, paste in this color code. Okay, then text color, heading color, whatever you want. Link color, we want this black color. Text color also, I want this black color. Okay, you can set any color you want. Now click on publish. Now you can come over here under widget and you can reload it, and after that you can add your options. So yeah, now sometimes you might face some problem using the regular widget area, so you can do one thing. Instead of this, you can use the classic widgets. For that, you'll have to open and you have to install a new plugin. So click on add new and search. You'll see right at top here, you don't even have to search for that. And as you can see, this is very famous, very popular, 800,000 active installations. Install this plugin, classic widgets. This will replace this modern widget with the classic one, which is a much better one, and activate it. Again, if you go to the same page, appearance widgets, you will see this page will look very different. Okay, now right now we want to fix the footer first. So under footer first, we have this text, we have the title, and after that we have the text. Okay, so I'll copy this much like this, and we'll use this option. Okay, we'll use the text option. Select text, select footer widget, click on add widget. Okay, this is my text like this. I'll paste it. Now just paste it regularly. You'll see Woostify. Instead of Woostify, replace it with your website name or with your brand name. Click on save. Second, we have the menu. So I'll search for this option, navigation menu, which is this. Select navigation menu over here, not this one. Navigation menu, footer widget, click on add widget. Title will be shop and we want the shop menu. Then we again want navigation menu for footer widget. This time title is support and we want this support menu that we have just created. And finally at the end we have this newsletter section. So for that, again we'll come over here and let's see what we have. We have to display this thing. First let's create this form. So this form will be created under contact. So open the contact option. Let's create another form. Let's give it a title of MailChimp or newsletter form. Again open the file that you have downloaded and open this one, footer newsletter. Copy everything, come over here, paste it over here. Now save it. Once you save this thing, copy this shortcode. Come back to this website and come back to the widget screen. First we need some text and then we need this shortcode. So for this, I think we can use the text option. Okay, use the text option. Go to style, paste in the shortcode, and at top of this shortcode, type in whatever text you want. Okay, like this. Now click on, and also we want the title newsletter. Okay. Right, let's see how it is working. Cut the customization thing for now. Scroll down, and now as you can see, this is working absolutely fine. Now we need to add two more footer options, two more sidebar options. Basically, if you go to shop page, this is how your shop page is looking right now. First of all, we want to right side shop page. So click on customize again. And we want this sidebar at the left hand side. Click on layout and sidebar. And for the shop page, select left sidebar, shop product archive, left sidebar. Okay, publish it. Again, cut it. Come back to widgets. Now we have to use the WooCommerce sidebar. If you see in the home page, in the shop page for the demo website, first we have this search. So you can search for that. Okay, product search. Select this thing. If you want to, you can even use regular search. We want to bring it over here under WooCommerce sidebar. Then we have filter by price. Let's search for that. Product filter by price. Here it is. Filter not this one, filter product by price. Select WooCommerce sidebar. Okay, then we have filter by color. So product filter by attribute, add widget, and under attribute select color. So filter by color. Under title, save it. Then we have top rated products. So we can use this one, filter products by rating. Okay, average rating or top rated products, whatever. Product categories. Let's search for this one. Product categories, here it is. Then we have tags. Okay, product tags. Product tag cloud. Use this one as well. Again, if you come back to this page, refresh it. Now as you can see, this is how it is looking. People can search for product, filter price, everything. Okay, everything is present over here. Then we also want for the blog page. Okay, here as you can see, we have this sidebar. Let's fix this sidebar as well. This is the main sidebar. So delete everything from here. All these blocks that you see, delete it. All right. Now inside this thing, we want to do one thing. We want to, first of all, let's see what we have in the dashboard in the demo website. We have this search. This is regular search, not the product search. So this will search blog post. So search for regular search. Here is the regular search. Select main sidebar. And then we have a recent post. Okay, so search for recent post. We have to select this one, Boostify recent post. Okay. And how many recent posts you want to display? You can select that thing. Then we have categories, regular categories and tags. So regular categories, we have it over here, and regular tags, which is at the bottom, tag cloud, regular tag cloud. Okay, so this will give you this sidebar. All right, so this sidebar and everything is completed. Now, before we do the final customization, I think I should first show you a demo checkout, how this thing works. So people can come to your website, they can register, they can create a new account if they want. So for example, let me do one thing. Let me come over here. Let me try to add a new product. Maybe let's do one thing. Let's open this website in a new private window, incognito window. Let's see whether we are able to do everything or not. Now, as you can see in the new private window, I'm logged out and everything. I'm seeing this website as a new visitor or a customer. Now, suppose if I want to add this product in my wish list, I can add it. As you can see, it is working. If I go to my wish list page, it is working. If I open this product, let's see, this is also working. If I want to add this product in my cart, can do that. Go to view cart. Okay, this is working. Shipping and everything is automatically applied. GST is applied. I can go to proceed to checkout. All right, let me enter my name, some dummy name, John Doe, country, address, town, Maharashtra, pin code, something. All right, some phone number and some email address. Now here, as you can see, if I want, I can just create a new account with this, and I can set a username and password. Maybe this is my username and some password. All right, so I've set, and then you can do one thing. Here, as you can see, GST is applied, shipping is applied. If I change, instead of Maharashtra, if I change maybe Manipur, you will see shipping is changed. Okay, again, if I change back to Maharashtra, shipping is changed. So this is working. You can pay through PayPal, credit debit card, through Razorpay, everything can be selected. Now after that, I'm still selecting cash on delivery. Here, as you can see, because we have tick marked this thing, enter username and password, this will also create a new website, a new account for me on this website. Now if I click on place order, this order will be placed. I'll get my order details and everything. So this is my order detail, order number and everything. I can save the order number. And if I go to my dashboard, as you can see, new account is created for me. Here it says, hey, hello, John Doe. Okay, so I'm already logged in, automatically logged into this account. If I click on orders, I've placed this order, processing, and every amount can be seen from here. Now from your end, this was from your visitors, customers end. What you will see, first of all, you will get a mail that you have a new order, and you can see that thing. You can come back to your dashboard. If you hover over WooCommerce, you can see under orders it says 1. So you have a new order. You can click on this order to process it. You can see this is the order, black fashion jacket, 1 quantity. You can see everything where you have to ship. You can see the shipping address. You can see the phone number, email address of the customer. Now once you ship this product, you can change the order status to, here it is, you can change the order status to completed from here, and after that you can just update the order, and with this order will be completed, this transaction will be completed. So this is how this thing works. Now let's again come back to this page. Let's do the final customization. Click on this customize link at top. Let's see one by one. First we have the site identity. We have to set a logo. Click on this thing, and I think we have a logo. If you want, you can have your own logo, obviously. Let me see. Yeah, let's upload this logo. Click on open, select, skip cropping. Yeah, we have the logo. You can also select a retina logo. You can set the logo width, size and everything. I'll come back. Now layout, site container, top bar, how you want this thing, normal header. So what all things you want in the header. For example, we have the search, we have the heart, we have the all these things. So maybe I don't want search. Obviously, you should not do that. Maybe I don't want the wish list. So I can off this thing there. heart icon, wish list icon will disappear. You should not be doing this thing. I'm just showing you that this can work. Header background, if you want to change the header background color to some funky color, you can do that thing as well. If you want to make the header transparent, you can do that. Under blog page, if you see the blog page right now, you can see this is how it is looking. I want to change the layout to this first one. Okay, now click on publish. Now we have the blog single blog page. You can see that thing. We have the footer, we have seen the footer and everything. Come back. Color, you can set primary and secondary color. So here in this example, as you can see, my primary color is this color. Okay, so I'll copy the color code. Okay, bring it like this. This is my primary color, which I am using a lot. So I'll use this as my primary color. Now once you do this thing, as you can see, everything, this link color, this cart icon color, everything will become this thing. Now for text color, I want to use this black color. Okay, inspect element, variable, this is the color that I want to use. Go to customize, paste in the color code. Okay, like this. Then link hover color, you can change that thing, extra color, you can change all those things. Come back. Then we have the buttons. If you select buttons, button background color, what you want. For example, you'll see this thing under shop page and single product page. Let's go to the shop page and let's open a single product. So if I open this product, for example, this is the, as you can see, background color for this button. Maybe I don't want this color, I want pink color or some random color. You can have that thing as well. Okay, then background hover color, you can set that thing as well. Typography, I think we have already set Poppins and Domine. Okay, primary heading, for heading you can set Domine if you want. WooCommerce, now very important, WooCommerce. Now under WooCommerce, I want to do one thing. Let's see, shop archive, we have everything is good. Let's go to the shop page again. So under shop archive, if you want to change the structure, whether you want to display the title and everything, infinite scroll, if you want to enable this thing. Now what all things you want to display. So product content, here as you can see, I'm displaying the title, rating and add to cart. So here as you can see, title, rating and add to cart are on, rest everything is off. If you want to make it, if you want to also display category, you can do that thing as well. Obviously you should not be doing that. Now we have the product image, which let's see, product images. Yeah, here it is. This is how it is looking. I want to change this thing to 3:4 aspect ratio. Okay, 3:4 based on my image, because my images are like this, like taller images. If your images are different, you can change the aspect ratio accordingly. Now click on publish. Then you can also change the single product style. If you go to single product images, for example, if you want them at the bottom, product images, now as you can see, they are at the bottom. Similarly, what all you want to display in the product image. And one more thing, yeah, let's see that thing. Under product data tab, you can create custom tabs. So description, additional and reviews are created. If you want, you can create a new tab and you can type in anything under that tab. Product meta. All right, you can also add the trust badge over here. Click on add trust badge and you can add that trust badge from here. So here as you can see, let's search. Here as you can see, save checkout. You can upload this image as your trust badge like this. Click on publish. Come back. Now actually there are many more options, but I want to cover this very quickly because the tutorial is already very lengthy. So that is the reason why I'm going very quickly. Cart page setup. So if you go to your cart page, let's go to the cart page. Let's see how it looks. So this is how it is looking. If you see, this is the style we are following. If you want 180-degree top and bottom, you can follow that style as well. Then performance and everything, I think everything is good now. Yeah, one more thing, we want two products side by side for the mobile phone. So I think that is under WooCommerce product catalog. Okay, under product catalog, if I see this website in a mobile phone, this is how it is looking. Now for mobile phone products per row, I can make it 2. Okay, let's increase this thing 2. And now as you can see, it will display 2 products per row in mobile phone. So you can set this thing and publish it. Again, come back to desktop. Rest everything is looking absolutely fine. Let's cut this thing. And with this, we have completed this tutorial. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. If you find this tutorial helpful, if you have learned something new, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notification, you don't miss any future videos. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.